Each year, 1,200 skiploads of rubbish and unusual items are dragged out of the canals.
Excuse me, sorry, there's a cat.
By people like Alan.
Find bottles, buckets, motorcycles, mattresses, you name it, whatever anybody wants to dump away in the river, I find it. Weirdest is a smart car. After that, nothing surprises me anymore.
And on dry land, there's been a battle raging for nearly 2 years.
Jay, that's not going in the water, mate.
It's terrible.
Jay is a street artist who loves to express himself using the things that other people have thrown away.
When I got here 2 years ago, I started sculpting rubbish. And I made the people realize that there's a lot of rubbish around. Well, we should do something about it.
Whilst many locals applauded Jay's artistic aspirations, his stockpile of trash has made this pop-up gallery a serious health hazard as it's positioned under a major flyover. So Gavin from Hackney Council has arrived to oversee the removal of this hefty hoard.
This is the biggest clean-up operation I've been on in the 4 years I've been in Hackney, and it's a massive task.
And because of the sheer volume of Jay's stockpiled art supplies, he's called in reinforcements in the shape of Tom and his team from the Riverside Trust.
We know that if it looks dirty and it's not a nice environment, people won't come down to enjoy the space, and we want people to come down and enjoy these spaces.
Jay is a sculptor and painter originally from California, who'd been journeying for quite some time before settling in this space for the last 2 years. He's also reclaimed an old barge for storage, which needs to go.
We're here for this stuff on the towpath, and we'll do that once that site's been cleared. Because if that waste isn't immediately cleared, it spirals out of control, and then it becomes a bigger problem. Well, and that's what we want to avoid.
Things seem to be going as planned until they discover a rather interactive work of art.
It would appear that we have found a manhole cover under a large box, and what we believe is human faeces at the bottom of it. It's been used as a toilet.
Any more setbacks like this could jeopardise today's entire operation.
We'll have to get another team in to suck out whatever's in there, and they will have to survey the tunnel and whether it's blocked and can be unblocked.
Meanwhile, it remains to be seen how long Jay will be willing to sit back while his gallery of garbage is dismantled. In East London, the teams are making progress in their eviction of Canal side artist Jay, even if he isn't quite playing ball.
Jay, that's not going in the water, mate.
It's terrible.
It's taken Jay 2 years to amass the trash, but the enforcers are determined to move it all in just 1 day.
We're about halfway through the operation so far. We've got one of our large barges coming down to take the waste that's on the towpath, and we'll be looking at how we move the boats off-site as well.
But Jay starts to fight back. In a bid to save his junk, he starts stashing it on the towpath to transfer it onto his illegally docked barge.
Jay, mate. So, you listening? I have a couple of concerns, Jay, and it's for you here, mate.
Concern for me.
Yeah. My hopper's on its way down.
Yeah.
When he gets here, it's going to go in there, and we've got to clear that towpath.
Yeah.
And what my concern is all your hard work of moving all that over there is going to be undone because I've got to get all that towpath clear before the end of today. Everything you've moved over there is going into the hopper, and we've been through this before.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Tom's hopper can carry up to 30 tonnes of rubbish. The race is now on for Jay to fill his barge before Tom can fill his. But as pressure builds on both sides, things threaten to get out of control.
Fucking arty types.
Over in Hackney, nearly a ton of rubbish has been carted off. But for Tom from the Canal and Riverside Trust, the battle isn't over yet.
It's looking a lot clearer, we're slowly getting there. And hopefully by the end of today, they'll all be cleared and we'll be able to leave site and we've done a good job.
It's all hands on deck. Tom's brought in everyone for the final push. His fellow grime buster Alex helps to broker a truce with artist Jay. He'll give him a hand loading his boat and help him tow it away from the site for good.
But he's happy for us to help. We'll put what's left into the hopper and that is the end of it.
For the enforcers, it's been a 2-year campaign and the council want everything cleared, including his artwork. There's now a standoff as Jay fights to keep his sculptures intact.
Hackney, rightly so, have said that they want this land clear. If we do leave something here, then it does send out the wrong message. We've offered to move them for free, so that hopefully calms things down.
The fight to reclaim the land is finally over.
It's quite positive, really. He's got most of his belongings that he wanted to keep on the boat. We've managed to take some of his artwork away and store it securely so that he can keep it. I hope for Jay, he knows that he can't use this site the way he was using it previously.
Meanwhile, the hopper packed with Jay's trash will stay at the canal until they've got space back at the depot.
So we're going to leave it here for a couple of days, chained up with the covers closed, and it gets taken to landfill and recycling depending on the contents.
Give me a hug.
Tom might like to think that's the plan, but Jay has other ideas.
Well, what are they thinking? They just threw my shit away and put it right there in front of me. No, come on. What a person would do? He would open those things at night when they go home and take it all out and make a big old sculpture so they're gonna have to wash it. It's like putting candy in front of a baby.
So if we come back here tomorrow, will there be a giant sculpture?
I can't tell you because that'd be illegal.
The very next morning, Skipper Alan's back on patrol.
We're just coming past the place we were at yesterday.
And the rubbish is back on dry land.
Stopped a load of stuff there already. That's only been, what, so many hours now. Put his gas bottle there. Looks like he's bought a new run. As you can see, there's wheels and tyres there, and another sculpture that he started that was supposed to have been taken down. And it'll carry on as it was before.